Hello there. Welcome to MoneyPangs education system. This is the first section of your free seminar. If you're worried about your finances or are considering having someone look after your money, you must stay till the end of this video. You need to take control, and we at MoneyPangs are here to help you do just that. In under 45 minutes, you will be able to make smarter investment decisions for you and your family. Now, before we begin, our lawyers have told us there must be a disclaimer. I am not your financial advisor. You must do your own research. Our content is only my opinion and is for educational and entertainment purposes only. None of this is construed as investment advice. We are not a broker-dealer, and we are not a registered investment advisor, nor are we regulated by any agency. So let's begin. At MoneyPangs, our philosophy is triple E. That is to educate you so that you can empower yourself, but you must execute to take action. Our motto is winning tick by tick. T is to trust yourself. Don't rely on anyone else. It's the same as for your children or your dog. No one will ever love or look after them the way you do. The same goes for your finances. You can only trust yourself to do what is absolutely best. I is for integrity in what you do. C is confidence in yourself and your analysis. K is for knowledge and educating yourself on the basics of investing. So congratulations for starting. Combining trust, integrity, confidence, and knowledge will build a solid platform to achieving peace of mind in the financial area of your life. With winning tick by tick in mind, let's begin. By the end of this two-part free seminar, you will learn 9 issues to watch out for with financial advisors so you do not become a victim. The 2 biggest fun choices you must understand to save money today and over your lifetime. You can begin to implement your new investment plan today. Even use it to rebalance your 401k so you pay lower fees and save money immediately with our action plan. At the end, you will also receive a special bonus section on discovering the #1 driver of investment returns and a special offer. Part 1. 9 questions you must ask your financial advisor. Well, who is holding your money? And what is a custodian? Well, a custodian is a financial institution, such as a bank, that's holding your securities under your name. They should be the ones safekeeping your assets, have possession, and serve as a firewall between you and the advisor. Essentially, they're a third unbiased party separate from your financial advisor. You do not want the financial advisor to also have custody of the assets. Well, how can you make sure your money is being safeguarded? You can give the advisor limited power of attorney with no access to withdrawals or the ability to withdraw from one account to the other. All checks should be made payable or wired to the custodian, not the actual money manager or advisor. Statements, reports, returns should be received directly from the custodian. Example: if your advisor is John Smith Advisory, your assets should be held somewhere else, either, let's say, for example, at Fidelity or Schwab, and the checks written to and from them and the account statements directly from them. Well, since the custodian is holding the money, there are certain qualities the financial institution should have. They should be a member of SIPC, Securities Investor Protection Corporation. They should have a large commercial insurance policy, manage billions, and have been in business for over 10 years. Now, the advisor may be an employee of the custodian. For the example, Merrill Lynch might have many registered advisors, but they also have a separate large custodian business. Just make sure the custodian satisfies all the criteria we've outlined above. Number 2. Always ask whether the person is an advisor or a broker. It makes a difference to where the loyalty is. For an investment advisor, The loyalty and fiduciary duty is with you. It's required with the Investment Advisor Act of 1940. For a broker-dealer, their loyalty is not necessarily to you, it's to the firm. And the firm wants to make money and commissions. So they're subject to different regulators, and the payment system is different. Always ask your money manager which one they are. Be careful of high fees and ask about commissions. This leads us into our next question. With fees, do they get a one-time fee? Do they charge a fixed fee per hour? With commissions, they can trade and get paid by third parties. Do they get commissions from the products they are recommending? If a person is being paid through commissions, guess what? The more they trade, the more the commissions. That's called excessive turnover or churn. You always have to watch out for that. Every trade must be justified. And always look for complete transparency. There should be a table for fees and how they get paid. Now, it is helpful to ask if they have credentials or not. Honestly, credentials don't mean much in my opinion. I do have my CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst, but that was really just an academic exercise. Just because someone has 3 letters after their last name doesn't mean they know what they're doing or they're ethical, as you can understand. But still, it's helpful to know that they've taken a Series 65 or they're a CFP or CFA. Let's move on to number 5, investment philosophy. You must ask if they have a clear, coherent, basic investment philosophy. It shouldn't always change. It must remain consistent. Will they try and market time to generate commissions? Or try and add value to your investment returns? That would be a major red flag if they're market timing. What do they think about risk versus return? Do they have satisfied clients? What is their investment philosophy? That's really important. Are they growth investors buying growth funds such as Tesla, for example, or value like Warren Buffett and buying Wells Fargo, for example? They should be able to articulate what their strategy is and have a history of somewhat successful performance and reliable referrals. Number 6, downside risk management. How might they protect you in downturns? They should have some strategy. In case of a correction, what's their strategy to minimize your risk of loss? A solid answer should be married with whether they believe in fundamentals or technical analysis. Just some downside protection advice. Number 7, are they buying proprietary funds? Proprietary funds generate more commissions than independent funds. If they buy their own firm's funds, you have to ask them why. Show me a performance or fee table why this fund is better than others. There's a conflict of interest in there somewhere if they're buying proprietary funds. Or do they get bonuses or trips, more commissions? Is it really the best product? Number 8, are you buying mutual funds? Because if they are, they better have a good reason. 60 to 80% of funds underperform. And if you are being charged a 1% expense ratio and then paying the financial advisor another 1%, well, good luck there. After these fees, 90% underperform. And last but not least, always calculate the fund performance after costs. If mutual funds underperform, even before fees, how do you think they do after fees? Operating expenses are 1 to 3% for mutual funds. This has to be subtracted from the actual performance of the fund itself. In the upcoming sections, we will actually graph this for you and make this even more tangible. But we'll also highlight the alternative to paying these high fees to mutual funds. So there you have it. The 9 issues you must raise with any financial advisor. You could take this page with you and use it as a template whenever you are seeing anyone who claims to know finance and wants your money. Now that you understand what to watch out for, let's go to part 2 and learn which two roads you can take to manage your own money.